Right, the modulus is r. R is the radius on the Cartesian plane, and we have sides a and b on a triangle. So remember, your imaginary number is the vertical axis and the real number is the x-axis. If we are given the points 1 and 1, we can drop a perpendicular, and then from the center of the Cartesian plane to the points, this forms a right angle triangle. Notice there will also be an angle formed in an anti-clockwise direction called theta. So the radius is r, which is the modulus. Now to find the radius, all we have to do is use Pythagoras theorem, substitute side a and b. So a is the horizontal value and b is the vertical value. Adding that up, we get radius is equal to square root of 2. So the complex number is z is equal to a plus bi. This is the rectangular form. So if we substitute there, we're going to get a is 1 and b is also 1. So in other words, 1 plus 1i. So since there's no number in front of the I, it has to be 1. So this is what we call rectangular form. We can convert it to polar form. So this is a and b, which is 1 and 1. So polar form is denoted as this. And we did calculate the r, which is square root of 2. And this is writing it in polar form. The theta is what we now need. Theta can be calculated like this. Theta is equal to tan minus 1 b over a. B is the y, x is the horizontal. So a is the horizontal, which is x, and b is the vertical, which is y. Please look at the triangle over here. So we can now substitute their values. 1 over 1, tan of 1 over 1, which is tan over 1 is 45. We can then put the 45 into the equation, and so this is polar form. That's our formula, or open brackets cos theta plus I times sine theta. So let's substitute for cos theta. So don't forget special angles. We have the two equal sides both being 1 and 1, and the hypotenuse is root 2. So notice if we go 45, what will cos of 45 be? It'll be 1 over root 2. What will sine 45 be? Also 1 over root 2. It is the opposite over the hypotenuse for sine. So they both 1 over root 2 as substituted. Don't forget there's a root 2 on the outside, or the lights are shining there, you might not see root 2 on the outside. And root 2 times the root 2 that's in the denominator. So in other words, root 2 times 1 over root 2. The root 2's are going to cancel in both of them, and you're going to be left with 1 plus 1i, which is the rectangular form. Normal standard operation, you can use this formula, the one that's underneath. It's far simpler to do the substitution. So let's say, for example, your angle is 43. So where your thetas are, you'll put 43. And let's say your radius was the square root of 3. This would mean it'll be root 3 cos 43 plus root 3 sine 43, and follow it with the I. This will lead you to a rectangular form. To multiply the r times the first and the r times the second term that's in the brackets. So let's try this example out. Find the polar form and draw it on the organ diagram. So exercise 1.7, given complex number is equal to 5 plus 3i. This is in rectangular form. So that's our a and our b value, which is noted as 5 semicolon 3, which is x and y. So tan theta is equal to y over x. We will get an angle of 30.96 degrees. That is already our angle. Now we can find what is the modulus. The modulus is r. So r is equal to, using Pythagoras, 5 squared plus 3 squared. we now get that answer of 5,83. Writing it there, that is now polar form. We can use our calculator to also calculate this. So on the calculator, Casio calculator, you will press shift followed by the plus sign. Once you got that on your screen, it's going to show polar. Enter the number, and then you're going to press shift and the bracket sign. This is going to place a comma after the number. Now enter the number followed by equal to sign. Then on top we have a round circle on the Casio calculator, which is a cursor. Then move the cursor to the right a couple times to see the full answer in the display. Here's the calculator. First step is to press shift followed by plus. Then it's going to say polar. Enter your number, which is 5. Shift, then this button. It's going to place a comma on the screen. Then you're going to punch in 3 because it was 3i. On the screen, can you see the 3? Then you're going to press equal to. And after equal to, you can see our answer there, 5,83. Can you see our answer for R was 5,83? And then you're going to use that round circle on the top, pressing the right hand side. And now it's going to give you that, the angle, which is 30,96. Isn't that so simple?